lowered my bitrate, now all my video looks crisper. And then I also increased my frames. Okay, maybe that's all I had to do. Interesting. I do more of the long form. I'm not expecting this. Don't be a vampire, makes you sick. Live is back. Okay, good. Thank you, Wisebot. Yeah, I increased my frame rate, so it should look better. I did 45 frames. I should do 60. I got the hardware for it. I have no idea. So I noticed that if you have like a certain bit rate, I was trying to push 4K, 4,000 bits a second, and for some reason that's unstable. So I had to change it to be like 1,000 less, so it's more stable. It's Twitch, man. Yeah, and then I also increased the frame rate on here, so it's a little crisper. Yeah, very weird. Hasn't happened at all to me before, so yeah, it's different. Besides that, how's your day going, Equitix? Besides watching this game, man, be excited to have you in here. Kind of like that half wall. Bubble wall. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, that's cool. Playing base builder right now. Dude, I have not. I should. Yeah, I was talking about that with Anar yesterday. I was surprised. I mean, he's already, I don't even have, a 2K monitor, but I can output to it. I just haven't had the need. Plus, I have a really, really good 1080p for the refresh rate. Oh, well, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, it was funny yesterday. We were doing a horror stream, and somebody came in and they were like, "I can smell you. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Iceman Gav." And they were like, "Holy crap, are you a voice actor?" I was like, "Kind of. It's what I do. It is what I do." Yeah, it's a lot of fun. ¿Qué es tu problema? ¿Qué te necesita? It's a lot of, yeah, dude, I've done it quite a bit. There's still a lot of voice acting I want to do, but I got to meet some really cool people. I think my favorite was a former producer from MTV who played in, what was it? Yeah, he played in World at War, and he played the German soldiers, and he played the English soldiers. Because the rule of thumb in audio is if you speak 2 languages, they get that for the price. so you can price yourself up higher. And it was super competitive. He couldn't find any work, but thankfully he spoke German, so he got both roles. And Russian. In fact, he did the Russian roles too. So he made quite a bit of money off of it. My backpack's full. Super cool guy. I got to be a guy on the radio for his TV show. Breaking news. The cost of water is too damn high. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, dude, super cool guy. I learned a lot from him. I should check in with him. I don't know if you've ever had that happen where you get to the point in life where you're like, oh, I haven't talked to that guy in like 6 months. I have a phone. I can. Probably should. How are you doing? I do that way too often. Time will creep up and you'll be like, oh, I haven't talked to you in how long? Dude, it is huge. It is huge. Exactly. Especially for this kind of... It's amazing the people you'll just stumble into, though. Like, even my time in the service, it was the same thing. I was like, oh, you're so-and-so? Crap. I mean, I met Matt Wahlberg in the service. And then I met somebody that went to school with him. And I worked with him. It's so funny. He went to school with both of their brothers. And he was just the quietest guy you would ever meet. And he described the brothers to be exactly what you would think. Like, oh, they were a bit of bullies. That's what he sounds. They were kind of like, they bully people. Not me, but they wouldn't bully me, but you know, yeah, all right, they're okay. The way he brought it up too was so funny because he was coming out to like a Navy base just to say hi, and I turned to my buddy and I go, "Hey man, do you want to go meet him?" He's like, "Already met him." Oh no, it was a guy. It was a guy that talked. He was like, "Hey man, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. I already met him. You know, I went to school with him and his brother. They're okay." He was just super quiet, super quiet. In fact, our joke around the office was like, hey man, stop yelling at me. Yeah, man, it's okay, man. I'm not trying to yell. I'm just trying to be quiet. not trying to yell, man. Oh, it was just good guy. Good guy. I hit him up after a few years of not talking to him, and it was just like the first day all over again. I was like, oh. Super guy. Super good guy. Used to get wasted on deployments. It's great. It's great. And we're those guys that were just boring enough that we liked the museums. Everybody else wanted to go party, and we're like, oh, let's go look at that cool statue over there. It's pretty cool history. Oh, he is. Hey, you wanna go look at that art? Yeah, art's cool. Oh, that's gonna drive me, man. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, so if you don't know about this game, so this generator right here is your lifeblood. Yeah, so you need a base of operation of this game, because otherwise your water is going to tank. Tremendously so. But this generator right here is your lifeblood. Without it, you're screwed. Completely. Like, as soon as that generator goes down, your shields go down. Which means your base is now susceptible to the weather. So every little sandstorm comes in, wrecks your base. A sandworm comes up in the corner, eats your hole. Yeah, it will catch you up real quick. Super cool though. I love that mechanic. But the nice part is, like, when you put power in there, it's not like it's not too bad on time. Look, so uptime, okay, they scaled it back. Because before, if I put it at 24%, it would be good for days, and now it's only good for an hour. You know what? I take back what I said. This is, yeah, it's operating. Yeah. Dude, that's scary. An hour. So an hour, my base will be susceptible to people being able to break it. And things being able to break it. I don't like that. I mean, I do like it from like a technical point of view. I might have to change out my mouse. It keeps dying. I've had this Naga razor for so long. So long. It doesn't surprise me that it's dying now. Like, so much so the buttons are fading. I could replace it. So the next thing we're going to build is a blood purifier. What this guy does is allows you to take that dirty old blood that you get from the NPCs here, eventually players, and you can convert it and use it into water. You can make water out of it. It's pretty cool. Curious. Guess because I don't have the parts, I can't make it. Interesting. That's a cool thing. So on this here, you can press manage. And I can put it at guild access level. So now when NR makes a guild, anybody in that guild will have access to it. And I think in this game they'll have 3 bases you can build. So out of the 3, you can have like a personal base and then 2 other ones. It's so cool. It's so cool. So our plan was to have at the starting area here, have a base that just has all the basic essentials you need. You know, water, armor, just stuff to get you started. I'm even making a little bay here for vehicles. So you have this too. It's going to be so cool. Yeah. So you're going to be able to come in here and just be like, oh, Gab's already set it up for me. Especially if we're a faction and we're going to war. Yeah. Best believe. I need you here. like that's going to be so cool. Plus it encourages players just to come in and try it. And as you can see, you can't really break the game. That's not a thing. This world is harsh. It will catch up with you. So let's see, what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to craft binoculars and not die of dehydration. So I made them. Oh, not that many. I don't have that many eyeballs. I love that feature though. Dude, yeah, complexity. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it's complex, but it's also not going to overwhelm you if you're new to the game. They did a great job. I know Conan Exiles, from what I heard, they do that quite a bit. They scaled it so the players could just have an experience that they wanted. Super good. That's a nice box you got there. Nice box. Yeah, it's so cool. There's so much to it. The next thing we're going to work on is just making the blood shifter. We're going to try and go through and make this blood usable. Well, try not to... Holy crap. That worm is right there. No, thank you. Dude, yeah. I think he might have. I'll have to check. I haven't been watching his stream, so I have no idea. Wish I could just request it. I don't think he's made one yet. Because you have to have a little bit of money. I think so. It might be. In fact, I unlocked the advanced option. I selected that at the start, which allows you to supersede some of those walls, right? Some of the ones that are written by the story. So use your ability. Kill scavenger. Skills and kills. Oh, you have yet to see this. So I'm playing the Bene Gesserit. And as you can imagine, they're just, the psychers. They're the 40k universe kind of psychic guys. They're super cool. If you've seen the movies, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously. Turn down the volume a bit on the music. Yeah, it's probably my favorite track. I named it Tracer. Because it was supposed to be like a nighttime song. Like desert happening, war overhead. Yeah. I was going to save some of these songs for combat, but I like them. I might actually make a separate playlist for different zones too and start making it a little more complex. Maybe it's Kodak. Let me check. Let me see. Might actually be. Make sure it's not my Exciter either. Let me try. You know what? It is. My noise gate's a little too high. Let me just turn off my noise gate. There we go. There you go. No noise gate for you. No noise gate. I do have like a small bit of processing on the back end. But that's only for like background noise. Like filter. And a little bit exciter. It's what I use for commercials. Because otherwise it's a little flat. Like if you're reading an audiobook and I turn off the exciter like so. The exciter doesn't destroy everything. Just highlights a little bit back of the back end. This is with no modulation. Like none. And then this is with the exciter. Kind of makes it pop a little bit more. Without, with it. So that might also cause a little bit of crinkly bits. A little bit of crinkly bits. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting any. Ooh. Oh no. My game. That was close. Yeah.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Oh, hi, Moist. Oh, hi there, Soul Bishop. Oh, hi there. Thanks. Thanks so much for the support. Who is this, people? Yeah, this is Soul Bishop. Hi. This is how he says hi. He comes into the room and he slams the vase on the ground. He takes all your dishes off the table and just pushes one off. and says hi. That's how he comes in. Hi, Bishop. How are you doing? Yeah, he's a cat. He's a cat of the street. He just comes in and I have a little container full of bits. He just pushes it over. I'm all right. It's appropriate reaction to smashing the glass on the ground. Yeah, I'm all right. Doing okay. You weren't gonna use that anyway. You survived. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Don't look at that. The new Soulframe prelude. Oh. How is that? I haven't even looked at it yet. But since you're playing it, it must be good, right? I say that, but I've played terrible games. Terrible. I played WoW for years. Wow. I enjoyed it. I met a lot of my friends there. You'll see a lot of my friends that I met like 4 or 5 years ago, including one of those guys. It's great for an alpha. Wow. Did you get all this stuff? You know what? That's the weird part. So NPCs only drop loot occasionally. Depends on who they are, right? So this is the starting zone. It happens last.
Working buggy.
Working
Don't know
buggy.
how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure, away from the sun and the worms.
This. Oh, that bag was full of loot. I'm a scavenger. I also sound like an orc. It's okay. They told me I was playing a character. They just didn't tell me what kind. Didn't tell me what the race was. They didn't tell me what kind of monster I was playing. So yeah, that big bag right there, that chest had a bunch of stuff in it. Hey, don't look at me.
It's obvious you've had some training under your belt, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will
Dude, that
sharpen
was NPC. We haven't even got to the PvP area yet. Yeah.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert.
I didn't even show you this yet.
Tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So, this is going to sound weird, and it's weird that I have to tell you this. Equitics, you have to pay taxes in this game. I know that sounds weird. You got to pay taxes. So the Emperor knows you're out here, right? And you're on his oil field. You got to pay him taxes. And if you don't, he turns your generator off. And eventually there will be a bounty system. So if you don't pay your taxes, you can be like an armed IRS agent. It gets wild. It's how the States, it's how we do it in the States, right? So we turn off your power and then we come for you. Taxes. Oh yeah, you gotta pay taxes. Yeah. It's wild. Dude, it's so Dune though. Like if you know anything about Dune, like the fact that politics and taxes and money, it makes sense. It makes sense. You're paying tribute. It's so cool. Like I would never say that about taxes. Don't clip that. Clip it. Don't clip that. Yeah. I say that, but now Eclipse is going to clip it. And now it's going to be like, Gav was talking about taxes. Screw the Emperor. He ain't getting my taxes. Gotta actually work for this money. It's not free. How do you pay him? I think it's based on how big your property is. And I think I want to say it accrues daily. Like, I think there's a way to check here. The storm alerts. These are taxes. Subfief. Maybe because I haven't done that part yet. Normally on the beta they had the taxes here, like the active pays. It's so weird. But kind of like you just said, it's like you're getting a loan from the Emperor to use his tech. Like, he built in like a failsafe to the tech that you made, that you put there. Maybe later, yeah. I think it's like the first place you go to. I don't know. Thankfully, they didn't give you too much of the story, so it's still new. And it's been a few weeks, so it's going to feel brand new. I don't want to spoil anything. There was a bunch of guys who hacked, though, last time. It was so good. We were kind of jealous we didn't do it. But at the same time, we were kind of happy we stayed in our little sandbox. When we found out how they were able to break out a little bubble for the beta, we were kind of upset because it was super easy. It was just clipping. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Yeah, kind of. If you call that free. Now they start a car after me. Shit. Yep. That's why you... Yep. A tractor beam found me. Searchlight. And if that happens, they send out a bunch of starter car to kill you. They kind of encourage you being stealthy. Look at them all sitting outside. I'm not letting you in. Probably just flank him from the side. Yeah, it's pretty intense. If I just pick him up. Yep. Come on, be solid good food. There we go. Whoa. Say hello. Asahi beauty. Yeah, my wife this morning, she was like, Asahi beauty. I was like, that's not what they're saying. They're not calling them Asahi beer. But yeah, in the beta though, they were a lot more lethal. So I'm glad they put them down a little bit. Either that or just cheesed it. Probably just cheesed it. Got a good habit of cheesing it. Kinda. I think there's more to the story, right? Why was I a prisoner to begin with? Maybe it's because I'm marked prisoner in their database. Maybe it's because I'm out in the desert. But I think it might be that. I think you're right. I think I'm not supposed to be out here, period. You know? Because eventually, this game's huge. Huge. You'll be able to... Yeah, you'll be able to have your own sandcrawler. And your own ornithopters. To be able to go through and just make it do your own stuff. Kind of take the spice for your own. Eventually you'll pay taxes and stuff on it. But man, so cool. So there'll be faction warfare coming with PvP. So I think the boys and I were going to be Atreides, just because they're, you know, good. but we're also going to make